couple hundred minutes to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off.
Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. Hernandez gets up. He is back on the feet here. Final seconds here. Fluffy's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. All right, so the round is over. And not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from making a factor in the fight. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through.
Man, was another punch that boy did.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecards will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Fluffy's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat.
Straight punch, that is useful. Hernandez is cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Big shot on the feet. Back to the feet now. Oh, and now a big left hand.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. Oh, he's in trouble. Circling towards the left now. Fluffy's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convinced. I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Massive left hand. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a... Oh! That'll do it! Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there.
That boy put that boy. They were finna stop the fight.
And capitalized on it.
Oh, look at that big dot outside that boy.
Nicely done to finish the fight.
Yeah. Yeah, the ball fight.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest.
Hey, boy, no,
3 minutes, 20 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by...
And boy, you the kids who need to know they gonna stop this fight.
The undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Anthony Fluffy.
All right, so a lot of people thought the number one contender was going to get it done tonight. Not the case, and still UFC middleweight champion of the world. And I think he wants to slow all of that roll when it comes to somebody taking his title.
Yeah, absolutely. This guy has desires to be a long-reigning champion. A champion that held onto the belt like the great Anderson Silva did before him This guy looks to have all the tools to be a long-reigning UFC champion.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this shit competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. Fuck, that line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions? Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame shit. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same shit. This is what the fuck I'm in on industry games, bitch. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'ma get it, ass, so listen close when I say this. After every murder, know my still stainless. I can make a dope fiend go cocaine-less, cause everything I wrote gon' smoke so dangerous. I can make an Einstein hoe feel brainless, but look on the bright side, hope feel changeless. I'ma get it started.
I just like the UFC. I just like UFC. I don't even really got no UFC fighter, like a basketball player. Like, you know, I used to watch him on TV, but I still don't even know he was really the best fighter. I just know the champion.
In them. Here he is maintaining his spot in the top 10 and trying to rip off another big win here tonight. This is a man who won 8 consecutive fights on the strength of his knockout power and his devastating submission game. That was in advance of running into Charles Oliveira and Arman Tsarukyan. But most people believe on any given Saturday night, Beneil Dariush can still hang with the best lightweights in the world. Another elite lightweight has shown up in his bracket.
Still got the 3 down there, man. Let's go to my page, well, yeah, nah, you got me box still. That was a demo. I'm gonna give it.
Contender Beneil Dariush, good to see him back after a lot of injuries took up a significant part of his fighting prime. But this man has really worked on his overall game. You know about the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, as dangerous a submission artist as we have in this division, next to the great Charles Oliveira. But this man can strike. He has power. He has a great jab, invests in the body, kicks to the legs. Outstanding. Just the pass. That's good.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. That hook was bad. Oh.
Just missed with the straight left hand. Fast pace here in the early going. Moving to his left now.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Another one.
Just over 3 minutes to go round 1. Well, he's not a one-legged fighter yet, but that calf starting to show some signs of bruising.
If he takes many more, he's not going to be able to move.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Lands a good series of kicks here. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Dariush.
He sets this really high pace with the hope that his opponent can't keep up. And we've seen him do it.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
One of the most spectacular strikers we have in this sport today, Edson Barboza. 90 seconds to go in the round. Barboza's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. Oh, a nice straight there by Dariush. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Oh, another another kick right on the cap. Now, I tap out, but I'm not a fighter. What do you do?
I mean, there's not much you can do now. You got to just bite down on the mouthpiece and get through it. Because right now, it won't change much. It's already beat up too far.
Final seconds here in round one. Dariush is now dealing with a cheek cut. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward.
Well, you've been tearing my face up.
All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
Here we are, early round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood is coming from the cut.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Oh! Barboza's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. All right, well, the ref's going to step in here. He has done a job on his nose. You see what I did there? Nose shot.
Boy, got an achievement on him, man.
We've all had bloody noses. We got bloody noses in our first fight at 7 years old.
That boy got an achievement.
I'm pretty sure they'll let him keep fighting.
Doctor talking to the referee right now, and all right, it looks as though the fight's
so the achievement you got?
We'll appreciate that decision, at least for now.
They will.
Busting me up.
Fun fight to this point. Let's see how he deals with this bad cut.
Achievement for
position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited. This fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of the cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that. And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
All right, so at this point, maybe the ringside physician will indeed.
Man, I know you're going again, man. Come on, man.
Save the athlete from themselves. Too much damage. Stop the fight, bro.
We gotta stop the fight, man. We gotta stop the fight. Come on.
Gotta stop the fight. Yes, in the fans don't like it, but you gotta tune out that noise if you are the doctor.
It's a good one, man. It's the first time I ever saw that.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Dariush.
Well, tears of joy and hard to blame him. We have a new UFC lightweight champion. The celebration is on, and a life's mission comes to it.
Plus all that boy's face and what? It was worse than the knockout.
Keep going. If I had a weakness, they would never know. I don't show it. It's a lonely road to the top when true colors showing. But I question every move I make before I keep going. Looking in the mirror, see my future, and I'm that bitch. Conversations with my mama, we gon' be rich. First I gotta make it through the wilderness. Already got a hit list, and once I
From the favelas of Brazil to global superstar status. Enter the former UFC lightweight champion and the most decorated finisher in UFC history. One of your favorites, Charles "Bronx" Oliveira.
Good job, John. You saw the smile just come across my face when we started to talk about it. This guy's fun. Very few guys bring out that emotion. Justin Gaethje and Charlie Allen. Those are the ones for me that feel like they bring that emotion out of me. Like, I know this will be fun. To see this guy rise from where he was, not only in his career, but in his life to become the champion of the world, it was amazing to watch. And for the time that he was the champ, what a ride, man. We had fun calling Oliveira fights.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Oh, man, we got the same person.
Early portions of the round, we will see how it goes for Charles Oliveira. This man has every skill you would want in a mixed martial artist, and that's why he has gone from, you know, middling featherweight at times to one of the greatest lightweights of all time.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Boy, I got another achievement, man, from the spinning kick.
Lands a big right hand early. Early round action here, Charles Oliveira pressing.
Yeah, I ain't never got no achievements in the game before. You just got 2 achievements.
Yeah, classic Muay Thai, man. Lifting that knee to draw out your reaction, and if you give him too big a reaction, he will start you with that beautiful left hook. The guy has tremendous power, and he sets up his strikes like not many guys in the UFC, or not many people in the UFC.
Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end this fight.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counter as we go forward.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. 3 minutes in our opening round. Oh! Massive kick to the head.
He threw that one with all of his power.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Oliveira's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Man, boy, no bleeding on it. Look at it.
Circling to his right.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Well, no surprise, the striker has come out at his aggressive best here early, really throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
He's throwing everything to end the fight, and he has to, because the low... Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Oh, nice high kick.
Big right hand. Watch for him to set up that hook again now. All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now. Oh, how good is that? Oh, heavy shots raining down. Back to his feet. Final seconds here of round one. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully... Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight.
How about that? He avoids submission and gets right back to his feet.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to be. Oliveira has to be careful.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Oh, nice right hand.
Lands a good combination. Absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landed on both sides. Oliveira's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose.
And they tried to do it. Yeah, touch at the wrong time.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oliveira's going for a choke. All right, looks like that Darcy's tight.
Oh, he flats him on the back now.
Oh, he is a bloody mess as another strike gets through right on that cut. Oliveira's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
A lot of blood now, and yes, the doctor is going to be called in. The referee pauses the action. His nose is absolutely mangled.
It's smashed. He's done a great job of smashing that nose. Pushing it
I
back.
got standing like that nose, man. They go like nose, man.
It should not affect him being able to see his opponent in front of him.
And to that end, the doctor has determined the cut is not bad enough to stop the fight, and the action will resume.
Ready.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happy.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to...
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Oh, in a ton of trouble right now.
Looks like it did stun him a little bit. Oh, another knockdown! So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me back and forth. Charles Oliveira!
Yeah, that's right, man. You say a person, man. Crazy, man. They can bust you up with that.
What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm repping? I'm feeling my hood like they call me the best. You checking my side, you gotta come and check in. After when get hectic, so if you slide up on you, know electric. You bring your block and hit them like it's Tetris. You love the way and all you do is text it. Listen, I don't know why they mentioning beef. I don't think no one better than me. You can say what you want, but my steppers don't speak. If I tell them to blow, then they stepping on 3 like border chain. That's competitive. Me make it rain in your hood like I weather the streets. On my label, we good. I'ma get to the breach. You only as tough as your weapon could be. I done caught me and Dylan, I got off the block. To the hate and put that on the watch. The ice on my neck is little shorty on hot. There's some rabbits that want me to flap. I don't care about no dissing, cause none of them pop. And I'm shooting my stars off a pop. They be all on my DM like when you gon' drop. Look, it get boring, just me at the top. It get boring, just me at the top. I be shaking their hearts every time that I drop like when I
This week class be going in?
New deal, AP, I done signed up with Def Jam. Jay-Z, I done knock in my left hand. Play me every time that I step them. Hate me like what? Play with the king and you play with your life. Put a bag in your head, it don't matter the price. Put on their neck, so I got me some ice. If I'm kissing you once, I ain't saying it twice. Said I got time today, I done stepped in the shit, I got time to play. And my exes are up there, time to wait. And you're blocking, I said I need time away. Like, what you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm repping? I'm feeling my hood like they call me the best. You checking my pocket,
Well, he was the first man to amass a double-digit winning streak.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
So ever since winning season 13 of The Ultimate Fighter, the finishes have continued to pile up for Tony Ferguson. He is must-see TV, as
can't hear you.
offensively gifted as any fighter on the roster, and has as good a cardio department as anybody on the roster. We'll see how Ferguson chooses to approach this particular challenge tonight. Ferguson's shot is blocked. So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Man, that's a stinging jab. You can tell he's been boxing his whole life.
Yeah, and I mean, it's popping over and over. He's throwing it, and he's a boxer, so he throws it from a little bit of a different stance. So it's not something the MMA fighter is used to see.
Man, I don't know how you simulate this guy in training, DC. Yet another example there of the dynamic striking game of El Cucu.
Oh, nice.
Oh, collar tie. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
What a beautiful head kick landed.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start countering after blocking shots. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Ferguson's eye is closing up.
Beautiful combination by the champion there.
Lands the kick to the body there. Minute and a half to go in our opening round. Didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Oh, is he opened up now? Nasty cut on the bridge of the nose. 10 seconds to go in round one. 5 minutes in the books.
Yeah, man, they keep putting me on my nose.
Ferguson's eye is completely shut at this point in time, so I wouldn't be surprised if you see the ringside physician come in and might even stop the fight here between rounds. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, Carson.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Nice straight right lands. Ferguson's kick is blocked. Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the...
shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed up there.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk to your toughness. Oh, just opening up on him now. Left hook, right hand.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. Oh, again.
What an absolutely crazy knockout here, and that's going to be a hard knockout from which to recover for his opponent, but the celebration is on. One of the biggest wins in his UFC career.
Massive win for this young fighter. He got the knockout victory. What a performance.
Them boys hit each other like the Rock and Apollo Creed.
We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 30 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout.